Another day, another adventure. Locked. Oh, steaming up. Another wet day here in Iloilo. That's not going to stop me from having a little bit of fun today. I've got a really cool adventure planned. Let's go. I'm at the jeepney and bus terminal. I'm just getting myself organised. I'm about to leave to head to this place. It's Dingle. Don't pronounce it Dingle. You look like an idiot. I did. This is going to be my ride for the next hour and a half. It's cozy. See you guys. Arrived at the terminal at Dingle. This guy is going to take me to my destination. If you're in Iloilo City and you want to do a day trip, one of the coolest things you can do is come to Dingle and explore the caves at the national park just out of town. This side cart, it's way too small. I'm literally hitting my head on every single bump. Take a trike, it takes about 15 minutes from Dingle City. You arrive at a place called Bulabog Putian National Park, and this is where the caves are. Pretty excited to see them. There are like no tourists here. Hey guys. Yo, what are we working on? Everyone is like crazily excited to see me. How are we going, man? What's your name? I'm Tom, man. Nice to meet you. Here's the office building, the friendly national park staff. How are we going, guys? Hello. It's a pretty dry calendar at the moment. Check this out, they're in the process of decorating that motorbike and sidecar with all this jungle leaves and foliage, and they're gonna make it look like this for the upcoming fiesta so the Queen can ride in luxury, true national park style. The essentials, I've got my helmet, head torch, ready to go caving. That way. On our way to the caves, this is my guide Nista. He's going to be showing me around today and telling me about all the cool things in this area. The luxury of the cement path. It ends here.
The building of
Nista was just telling me that when you're walking these trails and there's like a lot of leaf litter and like scrub along the edge.
Millipede.
What the heck? Look at this.
Yes, it's millipede. Nice. When you touch that, you press. When the urine can burn your skin.
The urine of this creature can burn your skin if you touch it.
Yeah.
So it pees on you, you will get burnt.
When you get like this, no, yeah.
Don't touch it.
The urine can burn in your skin, to touch in your skin.
Nista was just telling me that when you're walking along these trails and there's like a lot of scrub and a lot of like leaf litter on the ground, you kind of have to keep an eye out for snakes Especially vipers around here apparently.
You touch, you biri pagid. You kun biri pagid.
Not only are there deadly snakes that are along this path, there are also like plants that can hurt you. This thing, if you look right at the edge, there's like this serrated edge of a leaf, and he said like if that brushes up against you, it will give you like a really bad skin irritation. So I've got to watch out for snakes, I've got to watch out for these plants. It's fun, and I've got to watch out for these slippery rocks. This is awesome. There are so many leaves on the ground, and there's so much potential for a snake to be under any of them. It's lucky Nista wore his snake-proof boots. Nista is like ever watchful as we're walking along. Just look at him. He's like constantly sussing out the environment and looking for things. It's like the best tour guide.
Is the tinted? This one is plain.
Check out these snail shells.
Oh. Snail.
It's pretty cool.
No more the tuko can go the trees to transfer in the trees.
I'm here with Nista. This is Tuku Cave. Nista just explained that a tuku is like a gecko lizard that lives in this cave. Unfortunately, the population has dropped significantly in here because of the amount of people that come through to visit the cave. So a lot of the tuku actually don't live in the cave anymore. They actually live out in the jungle in the canopy around there. Check this cave out. This is so cool. First cave of the day.
Sir, you
Wow.
the formation, very light the color.
Wow.
No, nice. Oh, like stalagmite, finish. So.
These are super similar to like glowworm strands, but Nista's saying that they're different, like they're a different type of worm. But it's pretty cool as well. I'm actually so glad I wore this helmet because I've already hit my head like 3 times on the roof of the cave. Check out this scorpion spider. This is a baby one as well. Nista was saying that they get as big as your hand. This is only really tiny in comparison. Oh, and there he goes. That dot there would have to be the biggest spider I've ever seen. It is gigantic. Like I want to zoom in on it so you can see it. Let's try it. That thing is literally the size of maybe like 2 of my hands put together. Nista just told me a bit of a cave joke. Check out this stalactite. Yes, we know what it looks like, Nista. You don't have to make fun of it. This place has got me so confused. These caves are amazing, and there are like no tourists here. The place is like completely empty. It just seems like there should be so many more people here. It's like an amazing experience. It's so cool. The humidity in the rainforest and in the caves, it's really got me sweating. It's taken it out of me. Nista, on the other hand, totally unscathed. Not a problem for him.
Mr. Cave.
Just arriving at our second cave. It's Mistanza Cave. Whoa, check this place out. There's like, it's like 3 or 4 entrances into this cave. Nista was just explaining that like during Holy Week, a lot of people come here, and they do like a little pilgrimage here as well. So it's a pretty sacred and special place in the rainforest. What the heck? Look at this. It's like this big open amphitheater type cave setup. And there are bats galore in here. There are so many bats. This is the sketchiest staircase ever. You need to check this out. This place is amazing. Nista was just explaining that this cave was actually like a hideout for Spanish guerrilla warfare fighters, and they'd hide out in this cave, and that's where they would plan their attacks. It looks like a little like theaterette, amphitheater type thing. You can just like imagine someone standing where I am here, just giving a big debrief to like all these fighters, telling them what they're actually going to do. And up here, there's this stone engraving that says in Spanish, what does it say?
I will fight until I die, until surrender, in English.
That was cool. Next up, Gizo Cave. It is the longest cave, the biggest cave of the lot. It's about 450 meters long and has 2 entrances. This is probably the trickiest part of the trail. We're nearly at the cave though. Whoa. If you thought the last cave had a lot of bats, check this out. This cave is alive with movement. There are so many bats in there. The noise is phenomenal. They're making so much noise as well. Whoa. Besides the bats, Nista was just telling me that there's another creature in the cave that a lot of people come here to see. It's the golden tarantula. He said he's going to keep an eye out for me. Hopefully we find one. I really have no idea how I'm going to fit between that rock and this ladder. The noise of the bats is incredible. Nista just found the golden tarantula. This thing looks terrifying, by the way.
Lulu na sir. Very big, no? The one, the big. Go na.
Wow. Nista has led me deep into the cave all by myself, and he leads me to this hole in the ground that looks suspiciously like a grave. Are you up to no good, Nista? This is the other side of the cave, the second entrance. We've just walked 450 meters through that cave. Nista, that was awesome. It is really nice to see some natural light after being in that cave though. Our cave exploring adventure has come to an end. We're heading back to the National Park office now. This guy is such a legend. You need to get him as a tour guide when you come here. Nista, thank you very much, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. So I've left the national park and I walked down to where the tricycle dropped me off and there was no tricycle. I told the guy I'd be finished about 1:30. It ended up being closer to 2 and I don't know where he is. Just kind of walking down the road now. Hopefully I kind of pass him. This could be him there, actually, I don't know. It might be him. There's a green tricycle that I caught. It is him. Yoo! Back in the trike, on our way back into town, super hungry, super thirsty. The caves were brilliant though. Oh, that was my head. The trike driver just pulled up and he said to me, you should stop and have a look at this first before you head back into town. And it's pretty cool. Check out this dam. The dam was a really cool place to explore, awesome place to drone. I need to head back into town now so I can get back to Iloilo City by the afternoon though. Check out my jeepney ride back to Iloilo. It's the Spider-Man mobile. Best part of the day. Back at the hotel, actually so excited to have a shower. It's been a big day and I'm really dirty. One of my favorite things to do when traveling is finding amazing locations that haven't been overrun by tourists, and today was one of those days. Going to that national park and having it all to myself was an amazing privilege, and I guarantee that place will be totally different in the next few years' time. I know they're putting a lot of work into it at the moment to build paths up to the caves. The park is just too much of a hidden gem on this island to go unnoticed, and it will become a tourist hotspot. The next time I visit there, it's going to be a completely different place. Tomorrow I'm changing things up. I'm heading north throughout the island. It's the next stage of my trip. Tomorrow's a new day. That means more adventures coming your way. Let's see what it brings. What sound does it make?
Wow, 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 wow.